Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. You guys are about to hear me say something that I don't think I've ever said on this channel before. And that is that Deco might actually be cooking. Deco might actually be doing something right for the first time in his whole fucking life. I just saw the report from Fabrizio Romano, so you know it's true. That Barca might look to loan in or bring in on loan the 19-year-old Spanish midfielder Stefan Basitic, or however the fuck you pronounce his name, from Liverpool. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce his name perfectly, but again, Barca are looking to bring him in. And that to me is fucking massive. That is what I wanted to see today. I wanted to see that today. That made my day. My whole day is made because of that news. Basitic is so fucking good, bro. That's the guy that we need. Again, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing his name. I'm gonna keep mispronouncing it throughout the video because I don't know how to say it perfectly. But again, the fucking midfielder from Liverpool, the young midfielder, he's disgusting, okay? Trust me, he's disgusting. I've watched him a good amount. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that I've watched every game he played because, you know, I'm not a Liverpool fan, but he is really, really good. And today I thought I was gonna wake up and see that Barca are gonna maybe look to sign Danilo Pereira or bring in Adrian Rabiot on loan, and I was gonna be like, okay, it's same old Barca looking to sign a temporary fix. This is not that. Again, he's gonna come in on loan because Liverpool are not gonna sell him to Barca. But this would be a great move, to me. If Barca, obviously, the reason why this is happening, if you're not aware already, is because obviously we got the devastating news yesterday that Marc Bernal, the 17-year-old, extremely promising DM from La Masia, who had started every game for Barca thus far this season, is going to be out for the rest of the year with a torn ACL. Heartbreaking news, and it's all because of that fucking shit ref who decided to add 10 extra minutes to the game when that game had no business having 10 minutes of out of time. That game should have had max 5 minutes of out of time, and because of that ref, Marc Bernal is out for the whole rest of the year. And it's actually the same injury that Gavi sustained last year. And we know that Gavi has been out since November, and he's obviously still not back. So Marc Bernal is not going to see the field for the rest of the season, which is, again, extremely unfortunate. Fuck that ref, but again, it's spilled milk. We can't do anything about it now. So now Barca have to pivot, because this was going to be, to me, like, it could have been the end of the season. If Barca don't sign anybody else, or they don't bring in a DM on loan, or maybe call up Pau Prim, it might be the end of the season, because the whole reason why Barca were so sure not to sign a DM this whole transfer market, despite the fact that all the fans were asking for it, is because they believe, we know that Hansi Flick believed in Bernal and Casado. Well, one of those guys is now out. Now you still have Casado, but again, there's no depth there because Frankie de Jong is still hurt, because God knows where the fuck Frankie de Jong is. Gavi is still obviously hurt, so you have no depth. You have nobody there. So who are you going to play? Pedri and who else? Because Christensen, who you could obviously rely on to play DM because he did last season, he's hurt as well. Eric Garcia is not going to play DM. You're not going to bring up Kubarsi to play DM. So you have no depth in that position. So I thought Barca were going to maybe bring up Pau Prim, which I was actually really excited about because Pau Prim is a guy who I've heard about for a long time now. I'm not a Barca B watcher. I don't watch Barca Athletic basically ever unless it's a really important game. But I actually have, believe it or not, Barca. Some of my friends that are Barca fans, like myself, who are actually bigger Barca fans than I am, believe it or not. They watch Barca Athletic, Barca B basically every game, and they've been raving about Pau Prim. They say he's next up from La Masia. So I was just hoping for Pau Prim. But if you want to bring up Pau Prim and sign Basitic, again, I'm happy with that because Basitic is so fucking good, bro. Everybody talks about like he's injury prone. Yes, he's dealt with a lot of injuries. He's missed a good amount of games while at Liverpool, but that's because he was going through a growth spurt. He's not really an injury prone player. He was playing through a growth spurt, and everybody knows when you're playing through a growth spurt, I mean, you're more prone to get injured. So again, that's why he missed so many games. But don't let that fool you, bro. This kid is elite. Very, very good on the ball, loves to press, is very good at pressing, he can play deep. He's exactly what Barca needs. He's exactly what the doctor ordered for Barcelona. He has that, he's aggressive, but also has that Spanish flair. I really don't know how to describe it, but in this video, what I want to do also as well, I want to talk about that. I wanted to talk about that briefly. I also want to talk about Jonathan Tah, but then also what I want to do in this video, we're going to do kind of like a double in this. We're going to do like 2 videos in one. I want to react to his highlights in this video just so you guys can see what this kid really provides, because I'm telling you, if you haven't watched his highlights yet, you're going to be really impressed with how composed he is. I mean, Jurgen Klopp was a really big fan of Basitic, and that's why he came to Liverpool. And obviously, if it wasn't for his injuries, he'd be one of the most sought-after youngsters in the world right now because, again, he's very, very good. And I believe that Spanish midfield for the next few years is going to be him, Pedri, and Gavi because, again, he's that fucking good. So I'm really excited for this. And also, we saw the reports that Jonathan Tah might come to Barca. Barca might sign him for 20 million. Now, can they register him? I don't fucking know. But 20 million for Jonathan Tah, if they can get that deal done, to me is a very, very good deal because, again, Barca needs center back depth because Inigo and Kubarsi have been not really good, but they've been decent. Obviously, they can do a job, especially Kubarsi, who's still young. But Inigo, you know, he was good yesterday against Rayo Vallecano, but for the most part, we can't really rely on him. And you got to have some more depth because Araujo's obviously still hurt. Christensen is out. Eric Garcia sustained an injury as well. And you can obviously move Kunda obviously back to center back, but he's better at right back in my opinion, and you don't want to lose depth, and you don't want to lose your best right back, which Koundé is. So Barca need a center back as well. You need a DM, you need a center back. But I think if Barca can bring in Jonathan Tah for 20, obviously Hansi Flick, I believe in him enough that every signing he makes, I'm like, okay, you do you. Because I think Hansi Flick is a very, very good talent evaluator, and I'm bought into the Flickinator. So whatever the fuck he wants to do, bring him whoever he wants. But again, don't pay over 20 million, in my opinion, for Jonathan Tah, because I think that's stupid. But again, if you can get Jonathan Tah and you can get Bajcetic from Liverpool in these last 3 days of the transfer window, I will be sold. I will be sold with Deco. But again, this news is massive, bro. 4 million for I think it's 4 million on the loan. Like that's what Barca are gonna pay or whatever the fuck. I really don't know how that shit works. Whatever. Barca are looking to sign him, and I think it's gonna happen. I really do think it's gonna happen. This kid would like him and Pedri and maybe Gavi playing in a double pivot would actually feed families, bro. I'm telling you guys, it would feed families. As soon as I saw the news, I had to make this video. You guys can tell I'm excited right now. Like my penis is extremely hard. You guys can't see it through the fucking video, but I'm telling you, if you took a peek down there, oh my god. You could climb that shit, honestly. You could climb that shit and claim your territory like if it's my numbers. You're fucking, that was gross. But anyway, I just kind of to put into perspective how excited I am that Barca are looking to sign this kid, okay? So again, we're going to look at his highlights right now and just kind of, in case you guys are not familiar with him, just see what he can provide for Barcelona. Again, Barca haven't signed him yet. He's still not, like it's still the early phases of it, but I already see him wearing a Barca kit. I'm already sold he's wearing a Barca kit. In my eyes, he's wearing a Barca kit against Valladolid on Saturday. So again, we're going to look at his highlights right now, and we're going to see what this kid has in store. Again, if you're not familiar with him, you're going to familiarize yourself with him right now. And let's get into this video because let's get into these highlights because I really want you guys to see what this kid can provide. He's kind of like a Thiago Regen in a way, but he's better defensively. So let's look at what he has. All right, here we go. I'm so hyped for this, man. I will leave a link to this full video in the description, by the way, in case you guys want to watch it without my annoying face in it. But I'm pumped for you guys to see this kid's skill set. It's really diverse, honestly. Here's him winning the ball back. Very good at winning the ball back. To me, he's just a very, like I said, he's a multifaceted midfielder in the sense that in baseball, there's something called, and I'm pausing it already, I'm sorry, I know that pisses a lot of people off, but it's a reaction video, so you guys are here for my opinion. In baseball, there's something called a 5-tool player, which is a guy who does basically everything at a really high level. I think Bajcetic is like a 5-tool midfielder. He does everything at a very high level. And again, to me, his best quality is his tackling. Now, his passing, as you're gonna probably see in this clip, he can switch play. He has a lot of, his skill set is very diverse, man. Like I said, there's him making a tackle, which again, like I said, to me is the best facet of his game because he did used to be a center back. I don't know if I mentioned that, but he used to be a center back. So that part of his game is polished. Defensively, he's really good. Look at him track the runner there, win the ball back beautifully. Makes an interception right there. Just carries the ball forward, just glides with it. I'm telling you guys, this kid's the truth, man. Plays it in Mo Salah right there, I think, yeah. And then Salah doesn't finish, but again, we're not here for Salah, we're here for him. Evades the defender, plays it back. Very composed, man. Very composed. I don't want to, because I don't want to compare every single very good youngster to a La Masia player because I don't want to say, oh, that he reminds you of a La Masia talent because, again, La Masia is not the only academy in the world. But he has La Masia qualities about him, which you kind of need to play at Barca. That's why most successful Barca players are from La Masia because they know how to play the Barca way, and I think this kid has the qualities to play for Barcelona. I really do believe that. Again, very composed on the ball. Scores a goal right there against Aston Villa. Wins the ball back. That's what I like to see, bro. Just the way that he can win the ball back. His positional awareness is really good too. Plays that ball behind the Mo Salah. His passing range is elite. Look at him. Just go forward, win the ball back beautifully, man. That's what I like to see. This is what Barca need. This is exactly what Barca need. He's like a different version of Bernat, but they have a lot of the same qualities. Look at him intercept that ball. Beautiful. Can read the game really well. Wins the ball back. I'm telling you, bro, he's very good at tackling. His tackling is elite because he used to be a center back. Like I said, I'm going to keep saying it because he used to be a center back. It's the truth, and his tackling is amazing. Great pass. Intercepts the ball again. Wins it back right there with a challenge. Great tackle. Beautiful, man. And wins it back. I just realized I'm glazing a player who might not even come to Barca. He might still be at Liverpool. Like, we don't even know if this is happening. But again, I've been a fan of Bajcetic for a really long time. Honestly, like, I'm not even bullshitting here. I've known about this kid. I mean, everybody knows about him because obviously I think he played in the round of 16 against Madrid. He actually did play in the round of 16 against Madrid, I think a couple years back. But you know, I've paid close attention to him because I think he has a lot of talent, man. So when I saw the news, I had to make a video. Great challenge. Oh, he's taking a free kick. I didn't know he had this in him. Did he score? No, he doesn't score. But whatever. He has a good shot on him as well, I guess. Wins the ball back. Insanely good composure. Look at that. Boom. Beautiful. Great composure. Good touch. Puts it over the defender. Plays it back. Again, he has that Spanish flair, that thing, that je ne sais quoi that you can't teach. Look at you sound fucking cornball saying je ne sais quoi. But still, you know what I'm saying? Like he has that instinct about him that Spanish players have. Beautiful interception. Great tackle. Look at that tackle, bro. Look at that one more time. Look at that tackle. Boom. Beautiful. Relentless. Does not let the defender. Look at that. Just looking to win the ball back. He can play, like, as you guys can see, he plays deep, man. This is exactly what Barca need. It's exactly what Barca need. Another great switch of play. Good weight on that ball. Another good switch of play. Against Riyad Mahrez right here. Boom. Give me that. Cookies. I don't know why that made the highlight, but whatever. Fuck it. He can shoot, I guess. He has a foot. Look at that. Wins the ball back in the midfield. Another good switch of play. Nasty, bro. Nasty. He's a good dribbler too, man. He's great on the ball. He's really, really good off the ball. His work rate off the ball is crazy good as well. I mean, we can keep watching these highlights, but as you guys can see, the quality is there. Like, if you hadn't watched this kid before, the quality is definitely there. Great interception. Look at that. Can't get the ball off him. Beautiful feint. His positional awareness is really, really good. He's a very, very good tackler. Like I said, to me, it's his best attribute. He can play those long passes. He can switch play. He can recycle possession. He's a really, really good player. Now, is he a perfect player? No. But again, when your plan A of Bernat is out, this is to me the best plan B you can get. And again, if you can bring him in on loan, it's not going to have an option to buy, but that sucks because we can only have him for 1 year. But again, I'm really, really impressed with him. I'm impressed with Deco for actually thinking of this because again, like I said, I've been following this kid closely, not in a creepy way, obviously on the pitch for a really, really long time, and I think that he's really, really good. So for me, this would be insane. If Deco can pull this off and he can get Jonathan Tah, I will eat my words. I will eat my words. I honestly will, because that would be a great end to the transfer window. For a transfer window that's been mostly disappointing, that would be a really, really good end to it. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below of what we just watched and the signing, if it does happen, a loan signing, I should say, of this, and also if Jonathan Tah happens. Let me know in the comment section down below. I would love to hear you guys' thoughts on everything that's going on with Barca right now. Prayers to Marc Bernat. I hope he heals quickly and he gets back on the pitch soon, because that kid's going to be a generational talent. I really believe that. And yeah, man, I love every single one of you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Peace out.